On this week's episode of the Best of Johnston County podcast, our guest is Justin Raymond, the marketing director for Carolina Packers, the home of the red bright leaf hot dog. We talked to Justin about how he came to work at Carolina Packers, all of the different Carolina Packers products, where you can get Carolina Packers, and where they're going in the future. Listen in.
Welcome to another episode of Best of Johnston County, brought to you by Breeden Law Office. Our host, Jonathan Breeden, an experienced family lawyer with a deep connection to the community, is ready to take you on a journey through the area that he has called home for over 20 years. Whether it's a deep dive into the love locals have for the county or unraveling the complexities of family law, Best of Johnston County presents an authentic slice of this unique community.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Best of Johnston County podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan Breeden, and on today's episode, we have the marketing director for Carolina Packers red bright leaf hot dogs, Justin Raymond, here to talk to us a little bit about all things Carolina Packers. We're going to talk a little bit about the history of Carolina Packers, how it started back in 1939 in Smithfield, and it's still basically in the same location. We're going to talk about all their different products, which I did not know that they had red hots and bologna and sausage, and I just knew it for the hot dogs. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about where you can get Carolina Packers hot dogs and sort of the future. Where do they see it going? Because I think a lot of people are always questioning, is it going to expand? Is it going to get bigger? Is it going to leave Smithfield? So we're going to talk a little bit about all of those things. Before we get to that, I'd like you to ask, follow, subscribe to the podcast, wherever you see it, whether it's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, or any of the other social media channels of the Best Johnston County podcast. The Best Johnston County podcast comes out every single Monday and has now for well over 2.5 years. So we're well over 120 episodes, maybe going towards 130, 140 by the time this episode comes out. So go back and listen to some of our previous episodes. We've had the vast majority of the county commissioners. We've had the county manager, Rick Hester. We've had lots of small business owners like the people who own Just Dog People. We had Michael Solar a few weeks ago on dog training. We had local tennis Tim Sims. We've had a lot of great guests. If you love Johnston County as much as I do, this is the podcast for you. Welcome, Justin.
Thank you for having me. We love Johnston County. That's why
right. We love Johnston County. Yeah. We got some hot dogs here right now. We're going to definitely have to eat some hot dogs. This is the first time we've done one of these podcasts 2.5 years with props other than Just Dog People brought several dogs with them. So this will be...
We got a different kind of dog.
Right. We got a different kind of dog here, right? That's right. We had some dogs. Now we've got some hot dogs. Yeah. So anyway, state your name and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Justin Raymond, the marketing director of Carolina Packers, home of the bright leaf hot dog. It's kind of hard to describe what I do, but essentially I help tell our story. We've been around for 85 years, and whether that's through social media, the events we do, coming here, doing podcasts, just interacting with the customers.
That's great. It sounds like a fun job.
I even visit local hot dog shops, which I enjoy doing. So.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm already fat enough. If I was marketing hot dogs, who knows how much more weight I would gain. So anyways, how did you get involved with Carolina Packers?
So I've always been a bright leaf hot dog fan growing up. I guess it's just kind of full circle. Just knew somebody. They gave me a chance, an opportunity, and I went to ECU, go Pirates, for marketing. And so Carolina Packers brings me on. I'm their marketing director. And I just have a great time, promoting these local products that we've been making for 85 years now. So.
Well, you brought your own griddle, and they've been grilling hot dogs here for my staff here today. So we're going to have a great lunch. Everybody's like, man, we get to eat these hot dogs. Yeah. So anyway, let's talk a little about the history of Carolina Packers. I think it starts in 1939 in Smithfield.
So originally founded in 1939, but then we had to change the name to Carolina Packers Incorporated, so officially founded in 1941.
Okay.
But it all started because of this tobacco leaf right here. And so there's tobacco was king back then. So a bunch of farmers need to sell their livestock in the off season, and they needed a place to bring their livestock. So Mr. Jones and a bunch of area businessmen founded Carolina Packers in Smithfield. And they brought them there. We made our hot dogs, sausage, and all these other products with them.
Okay, right. Mm-hmm. So he created a market for local farmers for their thing. And I think I read on your website, carolinapackers.com, that they still slaughtered all the way to 1997.
Yes, they did slaughter there, but we do not slaughter there anymore.
Right.
We just work with a lot of North Carolina suppliers to create the products that we do.
Right. So you still primarily buy North Carolina grown animals.
So we work with a lot of suppliers in North Carolina to make our hot dogs and sausage and things like that.
Okay. I'm sure it takes a lot of animals to make the number of hot dogs that y'all make. So anyway, well, we did have about maybe almost 2 years ago, one of the first episodes of the Best Johnson County podcast, we had Lee's Fresh Market out of Benson on, and they still have a slaughterhouse there and have some of the freshest meats around. And so go back and listen to that one. That was absolutely fascinating about all the things that at Lee's Fresh Market, and it's just gotten even bigger since they were on this podcast.
Yeah, they're a great place to go, and they sell our hot dogs too.
And they sell your hot dogs there too. Yeah, so they're great. So anyways, it's basically still the same company it was.
Yeah, so we've been in the same place for 85 years. Still make our hot dogs the same way we've always made them. Fresh and local beef and pork, unique blend of seasoning. It's made Monday, sitting on grocery stores on Wednesdays. It's that fresh.
Oh, my goodness. And so you only make it one day a week?
No, we make it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was just giving you an example of how fresh the product is.
Because your delivery system is that good. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I did not know about all the different products. So let's talk about everybody knows the red hot dog, and we'll talk about that. But let's talk about some of the other products here.
Sure. So we make a lot of products here. So
one of those listening on the podcast, we were pulling things out of his bag here of the different products. So if you watch our YouTube, you can see if you're listening on the podcast, we've got different stuff here. That's what we're talking about.
Can you all see this? Do I need to hold it up higher?
Well, I got this hot dog here.
All right. So we're known for our hot dogs, but one of the other things we're really popular for is our red hots. So it's similar like our hot dogs, but it's got crushed red pepper. It's short and fat. People tend to wing it, fry it up, put it on a biscuit with a fried egg and cheese and a little bit of mustard.
Okay.
It's really good.
It's not candy, because when I saw red hots, I started thinking candy.
I mean, it could be, but it's not as spicy as that. It's like a warm roll in heat.
Okay.
It's really popular. And then, of course, bologna. Everyone knows us for our bologna.
Right.
We make really thick grilling bologna. You can slap on the grill. It might shake a little bit. And also, we got a little less thick slices like regular bologna as well. Then we've been selling these 3-pound sticks.
Okay.
People are scoring, putting rub on it, sauce, and smoking it. Like everybody's doing it.
Okay.
It started out as a fad, and now we got competitions going on. People are doing like really creative with these sticks of bologna. It's really impressive.
How about that? Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. So make a little pile over here.
I am getting hungry.
All right. One of our best kept secrets, smoked sausage. We're not keeping it secret on purpose. It's just a lot of people know us for our hot dogs when they go to the grocery store, beeline for the hot dogs. But this is all pork, natural casing, smoked to real hickory wood in our smokehouse. And so when we do events, we bring these to the shows, people try this, they're like, wow, this is pretty good. This is very versatile. You can eat it with rice. You can eat it with Alfredo. You can slap it on a bun with a hoagie and mustard. It's real good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And then bacon as well.
Got bacon. Yeah, I didn't know you had bacon.
We do. It's hickory smoked and sugar-free. So you can, maybe eat a little extra bacon,
Okay.
I'm not telling you to do it, but you could.
Okay. Hey, that works.
It's really good. And it's wider, so it goes really good around jalapenos. You're making jalapeno poppers.
All right.
Yep. We're almost getting to the end here. I know it's a lot. So we also make a heat and serve barbecue.
I didn't know this either.
Pulled pork barbecue. We actually partnered with Hersey's Barbecue in Burlington to make this. You can just slap it in a pan for about 8 minutes and then put it on a bun with some slaw. It tastes just like you went to a barbecue joint. You probably trick your family that you spent all night, smoking it on a smoker and just slap this on a bun. It's really good.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
And then you can't have a good hot dog without a good chili. It's a beefy chili, really good compliment to our hot dog here. Also just a few minutes in the pan, real easy to make. And then last but not least, we also make some beef jerky. We got teriyaki flavor, and we also have original. And this is kind of a grab-and-go bag, a good amount of protein, especially if you're traveling or working out. So,
man, that's a lot of different products. I had no idea.
And I didn't bring everything.
No, I know. I really had no idea that y'all had all these different products. And it's fascinating. All made in Smithfield right here in Johnston County. So do they make every product every day? I mean, you have that many lines? I don't know how this works.
So I'd say our hot dogs and bologna and smoked sausage and red hots and all those things are made fresh. But, I mean, it varies.
Okay.
Depending on, supply and demand, I would say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So how many employees do y'all have?
So right now, I'd say we have about 120 employees at the plant. Everything from the people that make the hot dogs and the food we have to the salesmen who actually physically go to the stores, place the order, put the product out on the shelf, talk with the customers, the truck drivers who drop off the product, deliver it, and also put their hands on it, and then the office staff too as well.
So where can you get Bright Leaf hot dogs?
Great question. So for a while, we've been from, I'd say, Lenore, Hickory to the coast. Walmart, Food Line, Piggly Wiggly, Carla C's, Fresh Foods, Independence, all those stores. But we've been kind of branching out recently with using distributors. So we actually just got into 50 stores in South Carolina, some KJ Markets, some IGAs. So we're starting to expand, reach those other customers that have been sending us emails and messages. So really excited to say, hey, yes, you can get product in South Carolina right now. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
And is that a strategic plan by the company, or this just customer demand? I mean, you've been in North Carolina just for 85 years. Now you're going to go into South Carolina. Like,
yeah,
how did that come about?
Yeah, so I mean, we've mainly been here for 85 years, have a pretty good size footprint here, but just from demand, and then I guess I would say strategy, and then working with some distributors, we're able to get our product down there. Because we do deliver a lot of stuff on our own truck still, and we just like putting our hands on it. But there are areas where customers want Brightleaf hot dogs and other Brightleaf products that we can't get to. So then we have to use distributors to get there. So
okay. And so by a distributor, that means somebody else's truck is taking it to the store, not your truck.
Correct. So we still make it in our plant in Smithfield. That hasn't changed. We make everything right there on Brightleaf Boulevard. We actually have a country store there, so you guys can come in and check us out. But yeah, a truck literally pulls up to our loading dock. We give them the product, and they take it to places that we can't go.
Okay, well, that's great. And, you can get Brightleaf hot dogs at a lot of the restaurants around here.
Yes.
I know you get them at Char Grill and Snoopy's.
Yep.
I eat a lot of Char Grill. I eat a lot of Snoopy's. But where are some other places you can get them?
So I guess it's in terms of Raleigh or Johnston County?
Well, just in the area. Johnston and Raleigh.
We're all over, man. I mean, there's a lot of places that serve Brightleaf hot dogs. I mean, I live in Clayton. So just, mentioning Jones's or Percy Flowers, they've sold over 8 million of our hot dogs. Like you said, you got Char Grill, there's food trucks. I mean, there's a lot of good local hot dog shops out there.
Redneck Barbecue Lab sells Redneck barbecues.
Yeah, you can get a hot dog with a side of barbecue. So
they do. Redneck Barbecue Lab.
Yeah.
And they sell a lot of Brightleaf hot dogs there. They absolutely do. Another good Johnston County based company. They came and were on the podcast probably about 18 months ago.
Yeah.
So go back and listen to that one. It's fascinating, all the different things they're doing there as well. So why is it red?
Yeah. Before I get into that, I just want to share.
Right.
So if you want to find out where you can get Brightleaf hot dogs and our other Brightleaf products, just go to findbrightleaf.com. We got a store locator. All you got to do is just drop in your town or zip code. It'll show you all the stores, all the restaurants we're in. So it's really helpful. And you can also call or email me, and I'll help you out. So.
Right. Well, and the website as well, carolinapackers.com.
Yeah.
It'll take you there as well. Yeah. The other thing is you can order it online.
Yes, sir.
And drop ship it right to you.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you're not in
anywhere in the country
that has Brightleaf, we'll ship it all over the country UPS. All right. If you're in North Carolina, you know about some Brightleaf hot dogs. We're about to throw them on the griddle right here. I'm going to show you exactly how to cook one. And it's not hard to do. It's really easy to do. Now, you don't necessarily need a griddle like this. You can use a frying pan. You can throw them on the grill, even the air fryer. There's a lot of ways to cook a Brightleaf hot dog. Just throw them on here. Hear them sizzling. Say like maybe 5 more minutes till we get to go. Let's do this.
If you're listening to this from somewhere else or whatever, or if you want to just send it to your friends and family and let them know about this red hot dog, that's a fun thing to do too.
Yeah.
I've sort of gotten into that where there's a rib place like up in Maryland outside of Baltimore that I like to go to. One year for my wife's birthday, I had them ship in dry ice the ribs down here, and we just heated them up in the oven, and it was so cool, right? Because it was a taste of home for her. You know what I mean? You could do that with Brightleaf hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly. I guess to answer your red hot dog question.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious, why is it red?
Yeah, so they've been red for 85 years. All we know is that Mr. Jones came from Georgia, and he might have seen something red in Georgia, brought it here, decided to make the hot dogs red just to stand out in a crowded marketplace. I mean, when you go to the grocery store, there's a lot of brown hot dogs there. So like, boom, there's the red ones. And so we were the original red hot dog, brought it here, then others came along.
So what makes it red?
It's food coloring.
Food coloring. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it's like any other hot dog, I guess. It just happens to be red.
Not technically.
I'd say better than a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as like if the red color wasn't there, it would look like a regular hot dog.
Okay.
It would just taste better.
It would just taste better. So what is the secret?
Ah,
I mean, you can't give me the menu, like you can't give me the ingredients, but like, what is the secret? What makes it so unique other than its color?
I mean, it's local. I mean, it's like I said, it's made fresh and local with beef and pork and a unique seasoning blend. I can't tell you what it is exactly, but it's a flavor you're not gonna find anywhere else. I mean, and just when you eat that, it's a bold, bright leaf flavor. And when you think about North Carolina, it's sweet tea, barbecue, bright leaf hot dogs. I mean, it's just how it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know how many hot dogs y'all ship every year?
Like,
I'm just curious.
I mean, it's a lot.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew. I mean, it's a lot. I was
Yeah.
just curious because I think people would be surprised at how many hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, like I said, we've been here for 85 years, and we could not do without our customers. I mean, just from going to shows and talking with our customers, and they're like, "Hey, it ain't a hot dog unless it's bright leaf," or "I ain't eating it unless it's a bright leaf hot dog." I mean, just hearing those things, hearing those stories, and being able to do what we're doing because we have customers like that. So.
Have family law questions? Need guidance to navigate legal challenges? The compassionate team at Breeden Law Office is here to help. Visit us at www.breedenfirm.com for practical advice, resources, or to book a consultation. Remember, when life gets messy, you don't have to face it alone.
So is the business growing? Are you selling more products and each year? I know you're expanding into South Carolina.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen our product line. I actually didn't even bring all the products that we make, but that's quite a bit. But I mean, hot dogs is still our number one. And then we make all those other products. We're expanding to South Carolina, kind of looking at other ways to kind of reach more markets.
Right. I got you. So, I mean, is there any plans to expand the different products, or I know you're obviously expanding the markets. I mean, what is the future?
I think, the future is still local. Like we want to stay locally owned, not leaving. And, we're always kind of looking at the market, listening to our customers, seeing what products they need, seeing what else we can do as far as like everything that's going on right now. I mean, we might have new products coming out. You just got to follow us on social media to find out.
Right. Well, and I guess, you're like any other business. Yeah. Your costs are going up.
Yep.
Your labor costs, your
true.
Input costs, gas for these trucks to deliver the product. The animals are probably costing more because it's costing more to feed them. A lot of animal feed is, gotten more expensive too. So what are y'all doing to try to combat that and keep the prices low?
Yeah, I think, we're always with the customer first mindset. So just trying to work the supply chain just to see how we can keep costs lower. But I mean, it's a bright leaf hot dog. We still make it the old fashioned way. We're not changing how we make it. So it's kind of keeping that in mind with everything else we got going on.
Okay. And let's talk about some of the things that y'all do in the community. I mean, you've been a tremendous community supporter the whole time. I mean, that's family owned, still owned right there. Smithfield, you're not owned by some corporation somewhere. Let's talk about some of the different things Carolina Packers does in the community.
Yeah. So like I said, we're customers first, but also community first. We try really hard to support our community. One of the things we kind of double down on is, agriculture. We can't make our hot dogs without our farmers. So every year we partner with Joco Grows Agriculture, which Nicole over there would be another good person to have on your podcast.
Right.
So shout out Nicole, get on here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've had her. Her episode.
Oh, you already had her? I got to watch it.
Right. Her episode will run between us taping this one and your episode.
Okay, she's awesome, by the way.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was awesome. So definitely go back. When this one runs, hers would have already run. Go back and listen to Nicole with Joco Grows. She was great.
But anyways, we do a summer series with Nicole and Joco Grows every summer to kind of show our support for agriculture, our support for farmers. And that's really important to us.
So what is that? What is the series?
Yeah, so I can't really unveil everything because we're doing a little intro video, but there's FFA clubs at schools. Okay. And so we're going to kind of go to the schools and kind of shine a light on what they're doing because, they're the future farmers.
Okay. So, all right. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, and you've also done this Franks for Thanks.
Yeah.
What is that?
So Franks for Thanks. So we're veterans and then first responders and then nurses and people that work in the hospital all of them are, very important to us. So through Frank for Thanks, we just kind of go to those places. We'll cook them lunch, provide lunch, and just kind of show our support for there.
Right. Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Are y'all doing one of those a month, one of those a year? How often do you do it?
I mean, it varies. We just try to keep in mind, what they do and how important they are to us and just try to make the time to do things like that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Any other community groups you are involved in and you work with? I know you do Joco Grows, you do the lunches for the firefighters and stuff. What else?
I mean, we also do, a lot of donations behind the scenes.
Right.
We do that. We have a really good fundraising program. So schools will reach out to us, if they're doing something. We're just always looking for ways to support our community, whether it's, also sponsoring events and things like that. So,
right. Well, and you've got your store that's open Monday through Friday, right there on Brightleaf Boulevard in Smithfield.
Yeah.
It has all of these products,
Yep.
and it also has merchandise, like you can get shirts and hats and stuff like that, right?
Yes. So we have a country store right at our plant in Smithfield. We probably doubled down about maybe 3 years now, really turned it into a store. When you walk in, you kind of get a real North Carolina experience because we actually have tobacco barnwood on the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, we have all of our product and more there. We also have some local beef from a farm we have in Clayton. And then we have merchandise. There's local cheeses, jams, jellies, a whole lot going on in there. So.
Oh, man. So how can people reach out to you and learn more about Carolina Packers and maybe have you come and do like a cooking demonstration you did for us today or, Frank for Thanks or any of those type things?
Yeah, I guess there's a number of ways. So the best thing to do, go to carolinapackers.com. We have a contact page. You can shoot me an email or just follow us on all of our social media channels, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Brightleaf Hot Dogs, just shoot me a message or just comment on one of the videos we got there.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. Well, the last question we ask everybody on this podcast, what do you love most about Johnston County?
Right here. Just kidding.
Brightleaf, people say that.
I'm not kidding. But definitely the people and the views and the food. You can't beat it. Johnston County is the best.
Oh, it is the best. It is the best. Well, we'd like to thank Justin Raymond for being our guest on this week's episode of the Best of Johnston County podcast. Like I said, we mentioned earlier, please like, follow, subscribe to this podcast wherever you see it. Also, tag us in your Instagram stories, Best of Johnston County, and eat more Brightleaf hot dogs. Visit carolinapackers.com. It is one of the true, genuine Johnston County-based businesses have been forever that people know about all over the place, and they've been a tremendous community partner, and I really appreciate them coming to be on our podcast. Until next time, I'm your host, Jonathan Breeden.
That's the end of today's episode of Best of Johnston County, a show brought to you by the trusted team at Breeden Law Office. We thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to sharing more interesting facets of this community next week. Every story, every viewpoint adds another thread to the rich tapestry of Johnston County. If the legal aspects highlighted raise some questions, help is just around the corner at www.breedenfirm.com.